In today's Daily Hustle, I want to talk about something called the age of disruption. I'm calling this era that we live in the age of disruption. And disruption means that there's often tumult, there's turbulence, there's all kinds of things happening in an age of disruption. Things are being disrupted, and people don't know necessarily how to deal with it. So, this is the first of a two-part series. Tomorrow I'll bring you the second part because this is kind of a bigger topic that I want to cover. Today we're going to talk about technology. Tomorrow we're going to talk about something called disintermediation. In this age of disruption, technology is ruling. In fact, that little smartphone that you have in your pocket, or maybe that you're watching this video on, has so much technology built into it. It's amazing. The phone that I'm filming this video on is an iPhone 7 Plus. It has a state-of-the-art 12 megapixel camera. It has amazing ability to record video, audio, ability to broadcast to the world, to Twitter or through Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. It is a window to the world. Unfortunately, most people use it as a window that they're looking at instead of as a broadcast device. But man, the broadcast capabilities of today's smartphones are amazing. You could broadcast to the world. This Daily Hustle video series is going out to anyone in the world who may catch it on YouTube. And you have now the distinct ability to build a following and build an audience bigger than you've ever had that potential before. The opportunities today are amazing. But if you don't know how to take advantage of those opportunities, then you might as well not have the opportunities, right? That's what this Daily Hustle video series is all about. It's about reorienting your mind and reorienting your mindset to understand the age that you live in and to understand what you can do with the technology and with the websites and with the opportunities that are available to you now. We are coming from a world, the 9-to-5 traditional job world, that really was invented in the industrial age. The whole 9-to-5 working model and the whole idea that you have to go to a job location to work. And nowadays you sit in a cubicle and work if you're doing an office job. Or in the old days you worked in a factory, and worked in manufacturing. I mean, that whole model is quickly coming to an end. As we see with things like, for example, McDonald's creating these kiosks where you can order. They're going to be able to replace human beings very, very quickly, right? Very, very soon. As we see with Amazon coming out with stores where you don't even have to have any human interaction. I mean, you can go in, pick items, put items into your basket, and as you walk out, they're automatically paid for through your Amazon account. You don't even have any human interaction. With robotics and artificial intelligence and virtual reality coming faster than you can imagine, the opportunities for working an industrial age business model, the traditional job world, those are going to disappear very quickly. And if you don't catch that, if you don't see that and notice it, then you're going to be out of work. And that's a fact. Not only is it a fact that's going to happen, but it's a fact that is already happening. How many retail locations do you see going out of business? Macy's, Sears, Walmart, all shutting down stores. Why? Because Amazon is growing like crazy. They've made it a better model for you to buy things. Very, very simply. Humans are going to go to the path of least resistance. And if I can order something today on Amazon and receive it tomorrow, very conveniently, then what am I going to do? Am I going to step out of my house, drive somewhere, risk potentially getting a car accident, risk potentially getting who knows what, right? Terrorist activity or whatever? Or am I just going to order from home comfortably and have the stuff come to me? It's the bottom line is path of least resistance. Well, everything in the world, technology-wise, is going to the path of least resistance, and humans are no different. So that's what's going to happen, is the old industrial age model of working is quickly disappearing, and the new model that's technology based and that's focused on what you can do with your smartphone, with your computer, with the internet, is quickly approaching. We're right here in about the middle of it. Who knows? We might be a little further this way or further this way, but what I'm trying to do is alert you to see that you need to get moving in this direction and be ahead of the curve. Don't be behind the curve. Don't be the person that gets a layoff notice, gets the pink slip, and they're suddenly going, I'm unprepared. I don't know what's happening. Just in the last couple of weeks, my wife has told me about friends whose husbands have lost their jobs, and these people have been in these jobs for 22 years, 21 years. I mean, a long, long time. They've lost their jobs, and almost every time I hear about that, I can trace it back to technology has made their job obsolete. Technology is what has done it. The rise in technology and the less need for humans in each job situation is what's making this shift. So, in this age of disruption, he or she who gets knowledgeable, who learns about the new world, who learns about the technology world, who gets up to speed on what's happening now and what's happening in the future, that person's going to win. He or she who buries their head in the sand and stays in the old model is going to lose. It's that simple. It's all about the age of disruption, and tomorrow I'm going to be back with another Daily Hustle about the age of disruption part 2 called disintermediation. I'll see you tomorrow.